Matt, it brings us to a segment called
CinemaWAR 2000.
CinemaWAR works like this. Me and Matt were battling on a topic. Our guest, Probcause, gets to play judge and jury and tell the jawheads at home who he thinks won this CinemaWAR. We opened up this can of worms when we looked at Hollow Man. And in Hollow Man, we have Kevin Bacon and we have Josh Brolin. And we said, who is the better actor? Matt, you're fighting for
Kevin Bacon.
And I have Josh Brolin. Let's let this CinemaWAR begin.
Ryan, you goonie. Nobody walks into a deli and orders a Brolin egg and cheese. And nobody plays 6 Degrees of Deadpool 2. Kevin Bacon is a bigger slice of pop culture, even bigger than Thanos.
Great that he's part of pop culture, but is he the better actor? Josh Brolin has made so many good movies in the past 20 years. Just a couple here: No Country for Old Men, Sicario, W, Hail Caesar, Inherent Vice. So many good films that you actually forget he is a Goonie as well, way back in 1985. An amazing career.
I'll never forget. Brolin is wooden. He's a pretty one-dimensional, gravel-voiced, tough guy. Bacon, on the other hand, has been in comedies like Tremors, Diner, and Animal House, as well as dramas like A Few Good Men, Sleepers, and your favorite, Apollo 13, not to mention horror hits like Friday the 13th, the original one, Flatliners, and Hollow Man. He's prolific, terrific, and most importantly, Rye, he's got range.
I ask you this, Matt. What was the last great Kevin Bacon role? Better yet,
First Class.
What was the last great film he was the main star of? He's a supporting character these days, while Josh Brolin is still peaking and can carry a film himself.
Josh is also a supporting actor. So listen, I really thought at some point you'd bring up the Oscar thing, so I wrote this sort of as a defensive point, but I'm going to make it anyway. The Academy almost always gets it wrong. Crash. While you thought, yeah, right? Though through some fluke, he's never been nominated for an Oscar, Kevin Bacon has been nominated for and won the Screen Actors Guild Awards, Golden Globes, Critics' Choice Awards, Blockbuster Awards, MTV Music Awards, and too many film fests and critic groups noms to even list. And this is not so of Brolin, who has no star on the Walk of Fame. Bacon does.
No star. All right, on this podcast, this very podcast, Matt, you once named the character Thanos as the best movie villain of all time. While I do not go that far, I do have to say Josh Brolin plays an amazing villain. He is a big reason why Avengers Endgame is the biggest movie of all time.
But that's one thing. Listen, Rye, I'm about to kick off my Sunday shoes right into your ass. When anyone thinks of their top 5 movies of all time, I'll bet Kevin Bacon is in 2 or 3 of them. Brolin has had some lucky breaks, but you take away No Country, and the rest of his filmography doesn't even come close. Bacon has hit after hit after hit.
Now, you mentioned it already. Kevin Bacon, been making movies since the 1970s, no Oscar nominations. I'll say this. Josh Brolin brings a mystery to the screen. He has range. He's been nominated for an Oscar for the movie I have not mentioned, Milk, which is absolutely amazing. Brolin's star is 6 degrees above Kevin Bacon's.
But not on the Walk of Fame.
We are button heads here like we do each and every week. We throw it to our guest, our jury, Probcause. What did you think of this CinemaWAR?
Okay, well, my bias already leans towards Kevin Bacon. I feel like you had a harder person to defend. But I'm remaining neutral, and this has nothing to do with my Rogers Park allegiance. But that kind of reminded me of like an old rap battle. You know, like y'all were battling, basically. And Matt made the crowd laugh.